So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Played out to the right. Thuram makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. João Neves tries a cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
Yaya Toure, nicely shaped ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deep cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Nedved. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Toure cuts out the pass. Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? Zico. Nedved. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, this looks sharp. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zico. And here's Nedved. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's out for a goal kick.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And this is Luis Suarez. Roberto Baggio. João Neves. And this is Ronaldo. Bergomi takes control of it and he's on the move. Kvaratskhelia. And the pass is intercepted. Luis Suarez. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Yamal. Makaleli. Roberto Baggio. Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Up he goes! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now this could be a chance.
There will be
Nedved
added time.
Looking for the run, and this is Van Basten. Oh, it's come loose. Makaleli. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department. Substitution on the field, number 14, Baggio.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 21.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Luis Suarez! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And that's another good win of the ball. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And they're back on the ball again. And a chance! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Spread it left. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Saliba picks it up from the goal kick. Toure cuts it out. Thuram. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played into space. He's on it. Can he get away? That's good play. Palestine have reclaimed it.
João Neves really needed to concentrate on...
And this is Luis Suarez. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. A lot of space. Van Basten! And he's quick to get it clear again. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Palestine perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, no joy this time. Hakimi. And they're quick to get it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved. Here's Rodri. Good ball, good take. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thuram. And it's Zico. And here's Van Basten. Zico! Oh, taken with style. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. 5 minutes left on the clock. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Zico. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Nedved. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Threads one in. Played into space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And if you do have a chance today, please take
Your
some
final
time
thoughts,
out to
Jim?
give your
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Suarez picks it up out wide. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, and thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Iniesta. Spread it left. Iniesta has it in a wide position.
Well played and well cleared.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's found a way past. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Cross goes in there. And that should get the job done. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now that looks a decent ball. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He's had it taken off him. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And he's gone backward here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. João Neves. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to...
Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That is lovely. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Buffon claims comfortably. Roberto Baggio. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Palestine clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi gets into a good position. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And claimed it back. Goes for a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Palestine are looking to go forward now.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta. Mbappe. And this is Luis Suarez. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, it just goes to show he asked an awful lot of himself.
Out to the right. And that's played in low. Danger averted for now. Mbappe. Makaleli. And Jamal. Makaleli. And that's going up front in a hurry. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's been quick, header! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Palestine penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
João Neves cannot be beaten that easily. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Iniesta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely worked.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. That is good strength. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Out to the left it goes. Bale could try cutting inside here. Now the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some...
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He has found the way through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitutions taking place.
To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And a quick reminder today to please take all Lidasa bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Palestine have the chance to go the other way. That is a great pick out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes short and sharp. He's tried one! It's bounced back off the post. Ruben Neves. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's well spotted. And that was nowhere near his best. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Well read, nice interception. Roberto Baggio. Lewandowski. Chance here to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Palestine have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Kvaratskhelia. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bale. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Bale. Messi stood up well to him there. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Oh, nice touch. Azar. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. He's on it. Can he shoot? Oh, it's there! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Lewandowski! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries the cut back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That is ended up in no man's land. Bonucci. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. And that's a goal kick. And that has put paid to that. Palestine looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Ruben Neves. And that interception was... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cleared without hesitation. Milan are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here, and the through ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Bale! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Nice-looking ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Hakimi. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Palestine go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Palestine carrying a one-goal lead. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. João Neves. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Picked out brilliantly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry, and it's Bale. Looking for the run, and he's managed to... Real chance! In he goes again. No mistake. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Yamal. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
This might spell danger. Big chance! There's a goal! And they get themselves in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that. but not this fella.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Palestine get themselves into the lead. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal has it out wide and in space. Ruben Neves deals with that comfortably. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this is a great position. Chance for a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Just eases him off the ball. And he was quick to react. Played out to the right. Rafael Leao aimed beyond the defence. Oh, important interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good-looking ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Messi picks it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Drives it. Chance! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Palestine choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Number 11, Yamal. Number 3,
Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
on the field.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
10, Schneider. Number 21,
Ruben Neves.
Mohamed Salah. Number 5,
And it's Messi. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram tries to clear. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Bastoni. Saka. And it's Ruben Neves. Can he get it through?
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustains.
Oh, what has happened here? He's through, now is he in? And Tevez! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's found a way through. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Perez. Oh, that's a key interception. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He is through here. And this is Perez. Baggio too strong for his opponent there. And now the breakaway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal. That's good play. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. João Neves is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. So it is still 0-0. Pedri played out to the left flank. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Kvarat's real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ivory Coast are looking to go forward now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Perez. João Neves. And it's Baggio. Bonucci. And it's Makalele. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good read. He's through, now is he in? Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, another save.
Cristiano Ronaldo, really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Balde. Ivory Coast looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Up towards the front line. And he's forced to go back. Makaleli. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And that could set him on his way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Ronaldo. Well, that looks a decent... And he shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Now it's Yamal. Rodri simply... And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 11.
Here we go again then.
Palestine clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yamal. Played with finesse. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Swung over. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a ball! Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Palestine are looking to break at pace. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Threads one in, and this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Dispatched clinically. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 15.
Ivory Coast can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a cute ball. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Kvaratskhelia. Palestine have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. Goes without saying, that was poor. Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Floated through. Ivory Coast can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pass is just off target. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets, and he's worked it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Palestine have got it back, and they'll have another go. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 8, le numéro 20.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Attention, changement.
Now it's Torres. De Bruyne. That's an imaginative pass. Kukcu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 16.
Ivory Coast making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Can he get it through? Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Taken back almost at once. Yamal. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Torres. And he was alert to it. Schneider. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Tevez. They're urging him to shoot. Tevez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Tevez! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Palestine can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Well, for defenders of his era, the name Fernando Morientes strikes fear into the heart.
Yeah, without a doubt, Peter. He's undoubtedly amongst one of the best strikers to don that famous white shirt. And, of course, he was part of Spanish football's most memorable partnerships.
Unforgettable.
Yeah, he had all the attributes for a classic centre-forward. He had the lot.
Kaká. Oh, they could break here. Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space. Bellingham. Bale. Aguirre. And it's Isco. Carvajal. Morientes. Carvajal. Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Foot in. And the pass is intercepted. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bale. De Paul. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he... Morientes! Not the most convincing of passes. Koundé. Koundé calmly anticipates. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Isco. Isco, this is promising. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Morientes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Paul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Header! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That pass isn't the best. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. And the shot! Yes! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Roll, going full steam ahead down the left flank.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That pass has been well intercepted. He might be in here! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Ronaldinho, ready to try one. This, the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Ronaldinho! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! A finish of true class! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que el estadio dispone de una sala de objetos perdidos.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
There's a distinctive old-school feel, Peter, to Fernando Morientes.
Yeah, true. Mind you, by any yardstick, Jimmy, he has a game to be effective in any era, and his stats actually show that.
Yeah, I was always impressed with his quickness of mind in the box, his speciality in turning defenders, freeing up space, and we, of course, know all about his finishing and that excellent link-up play.
A truly multi-dimensional player. Forlan. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Morata. Oh, it's come loose. Ronaldinho. Isco. Plenty to aim at here. Morientes! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Some good work on the right flank here. Well timed, excellent interception. Koke. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Lewandowski. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Lewandowski! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Stood up well to him there. He's got away. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Heel with the corner, there first. Lewandowski! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Raul quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Isco. Heel deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball.
Applies the finish! Now it's Ronaldinho.
Oh, really well played.
Showing good feet. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Bellingham. Morata. Morientes. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Isco, ball swung in, and he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Carvajal. Here's Puyol. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bellingham. Nice looking ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Koke. And it's Ronaldinho. Half-time getting close now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Raul could try cutting inside here. He is through here. Tries to play it through. That's a sharp pass. Nicely aimed pass.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Strokes it back. Bellingham. Belletti. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that has put paid to that. Raul. And it's Ronaldinho. Triol. And it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Isco. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's on it, can he get away? Koke did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a good spell of possession, this. Look at the space here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Morientes. And here's Morata. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho. That is lovely. Nicely weighted ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Danny Vivian cuts it out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Ronaldinho has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's managed to gift it back. Back into the middle. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and it's Koke. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's found a way past. Roll! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gives it back. Now it's Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aims beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. Isco, and the pass is intercepted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Kehoe needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's played it back. Isco. Koke. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Isco. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 9.
And it's Iniesta.
El dorsal
Edmilson.
22. El dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Puyol. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior. Chesney gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's a distinctive old-school feel, Peter, to Fernando Morientes.
Yeah, true. Mind you, by any yardstick, Jimmy, he has a game to be effective in any era, and his stats actually show that.
Yeah, I was always impressed with his quickness of mind in the box, his speciality in turning defenders, freeing up space, and we, of course, know all about his finishing and that excellent link-up play.
A truly multi-dimensional player. And he's picked it up out wide. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Face-to-face with... Takes a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Lewandowski. Turns and goes back. That's a cute ball. And it's made its way to him. Morata.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a searching pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Isco is the team's great visionary. Quillon deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Well, that's an excellent interception. Oh, well played, well played. Over to the left. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. And it's Belletti. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bellingham. A probing pass. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham ploughing through the middle. Isco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's cause for mild irritation. Ronaldinho. Now it's Lewandowski, and this is Forlan. Can he get on the end of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's worked it through. And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! It's in! The breakthrough strike! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that pass isn't the best.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gives it back. Nicely weighted ball. De Paul.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Morata. De Paul. Half-time getting close now. De Paul. Played into space. He rises! Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Lewandowski. Bellingham. And it's Forlan. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, Morientes. El dorsal 9.
And the action is back on the way.
Serán sustituidos por...
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Nice-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alaba. Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. Alaba. Raul. And here's Lewandowski. Now that looks a decent ball. Koke. Lewandowski. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Koke cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal. Great chance! Yes! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Lewandowski. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And they're back on the ball again. Raul played out to the left flank. Bellingham spread it left. Alaba has it in a wide position. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Belletti. Bellingham. Roll! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! ball, and he's in here. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ronaldinho touches it back. Can he get it through? This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Forlan. Raul. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? He has found the way, there's the shot! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
He'll go into the lead.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
DePaul really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. It's a throw-in. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Ronaldinho. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Belletti, and it's Bellingham. Guardiola. Oh, sweet feet. Raul, who's set up one goal so far.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alaba. And it's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Triol cuts it out. Isco. Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Lewandowski. He's found a way through. Thinks real chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Wonderful. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Morata, and it's Isco. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. De Jong can get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's through here.
There's a distinctive old-school feel, Peter, to Fernando Morientes.
Yeah, true. Mind you, by any yardstick, Jimmy, he has a game to be effective in any era, and his stats actually show that.
Yeah, I was always impressed with his quickness of mind in the box.
Goes for a shot! Yes, it's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Great ball, and he's in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gavi. Camavinga. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ronaldinho. Defending of the desperate variety. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Camavinga. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Great vision. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Morientes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Morata. And that was very necessary. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That ball looks a good one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Ronaldinho. Isco. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's shifting through the gears here. Isco proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Isco. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Isco. And it's Koke. Rafinha. Aguirre gets over and intercepts. And this is Ronaldinho. Yamal. Fermin. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. Has a look up and drives it forward. And it's Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is Ronaldinho! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Fermin. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Morata. Now it's Morata, and he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. De Jong. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. That gets things going for the second half. And this is Ronaldinho. Chips it through. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Rafinha. And that's another good win of the ball. Morientes. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Morata. Gavi. Fermin.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thinks one through. Mbappe. And he's on his way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that was never going to make it. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. And he's in on goal. Big chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control. It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Koundé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. In with the challenge. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Isco, that looks a good cross. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's heaved it away. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, played right into his path. Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Takes a shot! He has done it! How many, just how many The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! And the counter is on. De Paul going face-to-face with his great rival. Cleared without complication. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's delivery. Tsubasa is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe, out to the left it goes. And it's Isco. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Ronaldinho plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Camavinga.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Lopez. That's going to go a long way.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Iniesta attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
3 minutos de descuento.
He has found the way through. De Paul, foot in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's searching. It's Lewandowski! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Iniesta with the short one. Plays it across. Defending of the desperate variety. Back in once more.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andre. And Cruyff! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
It's a pretty loose pass. Adley. Has a shot! Tomori. Now that looks a decent ball. chance! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals! It is a good finish, the odds were again. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here, and Cruyff! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And with that, the end! And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. He's there to hit it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Now can he find a... Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely...